then you know what, you guys, in the end, as Black women, we just look so bitter. Aren't you tired? Like, aren't you tired as a Black woman of being labeled the bitter one? You know, whether you be dark skinned, light skinned, whatever. Aren't you tired? Because I get tired. I get tired of being the freedom fighter. I get tired of trying to have social justice. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes I get tired of being Black. Hey, begin this morning, baby. It's alright tonight to feel the time. You don't love me, baby. Don't say it, don't say it. It feels alright. Hey girl, hey, what is up, you guys? It is your girl Mia Lachey. Welcome to my Chanel. Get it? Chanel, because I'm bougie and this is my channel. Okay, whatever. It was a joke. Today, we are doing a get ready with me. This is the look that we are going to be doing, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Today, I am going to be talking about cultural appropriation and how I'm just done with it, okay? I don't care anymore. I don't care. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me because that's what it's looking like, okay? And where am I going, you might ask? Like, nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway because that's how good we are. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm going to work. If y'all see me looking away, it's because I'm looking into here. But no, like, I'm going to work. Gotta make sure that lace stay down, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to work and yeah, nowhere special. I just decided to go ahead and do my face because like my skin is starting to clear up really nicely. I cannot wait to show you this Halo Beauty review. Now, y'all probably can see like a few dark marks there. This just happened, but it's because I popped it the wrong way. You should never pop a pimple, but I do. And then on this side, like this side was really bad and it's clearing up really good. My forehead was so bad, Lord Jesus, but it's better now. So, you know, just the clear skin brigade, okay? Like, we just live in life, you know what I'm saying? My lashes are on, and before y'all are like, oh my god, take those contacts out, because it's not like I'm living my life the way I want to, but because there are people who are probably going to be like that, I have these in, one, because I love them. They're aqua blue. Nobody can like literally be born with this eye color. That's what I love about it. And on top of them being aqua blue, it is because my show Siren is back on. Oh my god. If y'all don't know what Siren is, let me just show y'all a preview real quick.
We're not done with those things.
There are others. We are stronger than them. I am stronger than you.
Okay, that's Siren, you guys, and I love their eyes, and when I saw their eyes in the show, I was like, they look like me. Let me be a siren, a mermaid, whatever you want to call it, too, and so I can live out my dream vicariously through them. And yeah, you can call me crazy. You can do it. I don't care. I don't care. Nah, I've always had like a love for mermaids. I do want to go ahead and let y'all know, like, because this is a get ready with me, obviously, like my topic is cultural appropriation, but at the end of the day, if I don't want to stay on that topic and I want to roam free, I'm gonna do what my mind wants me to do. Okay, honor your mind. Your mind wants to roam with it, you know what I'm saying? That's how you live a stress-free life. You don't fight it. You don't fight it. As I do this get ready with me, I am going to be literally trying to do my eye makeup first. I don't know if I can, to be completely honest with you. I don't know if I can do my eye makeup first. Like, everybody always does their eye makeup first and then they go in with their face. I don't know if I can do that, but we are just going to try. We're going to try. And like, there's a first time for everything. Also, I'm not an MUA. I learned that a long time ago. So A, don't take makeup tips from me. Yeah, won't be finding the good ones here. And B, I'm not necessarily going to tell you like what I use or whatever, unless y'all want me to. Just put in the comments below, and the next get ready with me, then we'll do this sort of thing, you know. The only thing I will tell you, because some of you are probably going to be like, girl, what you doing? This is my Morphe setting spray. I love it to death. Basically, I'm about to just go ahead and spray my face with setting spray and then go over it with setting powder. Too Faced, yes ma'am. Setting powder into the T-zone, just because it is a small trick that I learned from fellow YouTuber Nikia Joy. I love her so much. She's Australian, so you know I love her, because you know I got a thing for Australians. Okay, and yeah, I know that's weird, but if it was that weird, you wouldn't love me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I got the tip and hack from her. So before y'all are like, why are you applying setting spray onto your face before you freaking apply your stuff? I know what I'm doing, because Nikia knows what she's doing, and I put my trust and my faith in Nikia. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about it. Apparently, like, it creates a barrier. So you apply a light layer. It probably doesn't look like a light layer, like, at all. You apply a light layer to your face. That way it creates a barrier from the oil peeping through. This is just because I have really bad combination oily skin. It's awful. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry. Cultural appropriation. I'm not feeling it. You know, as a Black girl in this society, in the climate that we live in, it's above me now. Some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about when I say it's above me now. This funny video, this woman like racially like called this dude a monkey, and called this dude a monkey. And while that's not funny, like, in any shape or form, seriously guys, while that's not funny, what is funny is the fact that he was the host of an Airbnb, or she was the host of an Airbnb. But okay, put in the comments real quick, is a host of an Airbnb the one who's like letting you have the Airbnb, or is it the person that's like buying the Airbnb, renting the Airbnb? I don't know, but she was going to use the Airbnb and it was his home, so I'm gonna just put it to you that way. And she called him a monkey, or it was a monkey, I'm pretty sure it was a monkey, or she, either that or she said the N-word with the hard R. You should never say the N-word with the hard R. If you do, unsubscribe from this channel. And then you got people like my sister. But if you do, unsubscribe from this channel. We don't need you here. We don't need that here. Period. So, yeah. So she called him the N-word with the hard R. And I guess she thought like he didn't hear it. I don't know what it was. And that's the thing about some folks. They love to say stuff. They absolutely love to say stuff when they think you don't hear it. And then when you do hear it, they want to be like, oh no, I would never. But you did. Okay, Suzanne, you did. And that's the thing about it. It's just like, usually when you say something, you mean what you say. And that's on period. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you feel. Like, if you say something, most of the times it's because you feel it. He was like, it's above me now. And she was like, well, can I please continue to stay here? He's like, honestly, no, it's above me now. Your kids and your family can stay, but you can't. She's like, oh my God, these are my people. Like, can I please stay with my family? He's like, it's above me now. So now whenever something happens that I don't agree with and I can just rise above it, I'm like, it's above me now. I actually got that video, believe it or not, from I Am Aloho. I love her. She's super pro-black. So I literally love watching her. Eloho is not for everybody because she'll get you a little riled up. She'll get you so mad. It's hilarious. The first time I watched Eloho, didn't really care for her. And then something made me come back. Still didn't really care for her. And then I came back. And then I just kept coming back. And then eventually I subscribed. So yeah, I really love Lo. That's the backstory behind that. Like I was saying before, cultural appropriation. It's above me now. Literally, I don't even necessarily care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. And this is the reason why. I feel like, is cultural appropriation a real thing? Yes. I do think that it is. Where I draw the line is we've just become a really whiny bunch. And I just almost don't even agree with the cultural appropriation movement anymore. One, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I know I made a video on blackfishing and I was like talking about cultural appropriation in there. But this is the thing, you guys. It really and truly is a form of appreciation. And I know I'm going to have people in the comments who are like, oh my God, but it's not appreciation. They're literally like taking our style and da 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 da. Okay, let me give you an example. This kind of made me fall off of the cultural appropriation bandwagon. And yes, unfortunately, I was on a bandwagon. And y'all know how much I hate bandwagons, but I was on that one. I was watching a video by Honest. If y'all don't know who Honest is, he's super honest, like very honest in his opinion. His videos are kind of like clickbait titles, but like whose aren't? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't think y'all were gonna get into Get Ready With Me, but y'all are, and y'all are still here. Basically, he was just talking about cultural appropriation, just pretty much how he was done with it. I was like, no, do not be done with it. We are fighting for a movement. You know what I'm saying? His viewpoints were really and truly impeccable because I understood them. He was talking about how Katy Perry was like shunned when first off, she's like titled the cultural appropriation queen. She was shunned from like society. She was mainly shunned for the kimono, and then there was another thing she was shunned for, like the whole Egyptian thing. She was just shunned, okay? Katie was taking some bullets. And this is the thing. The kimono is Japanese culture. Like, we all know that. Ain't nobody trying to take that away from Japan. There was a video of people interviewing Japanese people. And guys, they didn't care. They didn't care. And now, while other people may care more than some people don't, this is what I want y'all to get from this. They didn't care because they found it as people appreciating their culture. And they're like, we love when people show off Japanese culture. Like, we want more Americans to represent our culture. Like, this is so cool. And I'm like, you know what? You know freaking what? You got a whole point. These Japanese people had a whole point, you guys. When these Japanese people spoke, I was like, oh my God, like, I felt ashamed. I literally felt ashamed. I was like, who are you? Because this is the thing. Why should it matter to me if somebody wants to have darker skin with a tan, or somebody wants to be my color? Honest to God, that's a compliment to me anyway, personally. Why should I care if somebody wants to have bigger lips? At the end of the day, personally, I was never one of the people who were bullied because of bigger lips. I never had that happen to me in my life. And if it was from my brother. And we all know how brothers are, you know? I was never one of the people to be bullied because of the thickness of my lips. Like, it was never a thing for me. So I'm not one of those salty people. And I'm not saying those people don't have a right to be salty, because yeah, I'd be salty. But I don't have any skin in that battle. I don't have anything because nothing ever happened to me from my lips, okay? You don't necessarily want to go through your life with no lips, okay? When your lip went like this. I don't know what I would do in my life if my lips were that small. I don't. That's why, in a sense, I kind of feel bad for when I wanted to bash Kylie Jenner. Her lips were thin, like a paperclip, and, you know, she decided to change that. She decided to change it. So I can't even get mad at her for that. I can't. And all these other women out there who are either on the trend of like following Kylie Jenner or just wanting to like better their own lips, I can't get mad at you for that either. Honestly, I like having big lips. I've always liked having big lips. And it's not because, oh, everybody wants them now, or, oh, you know, guys think they're good. I'm like, no, that's never the thing for me. I like having big lips because I like the fact that my lip shape, like, guys, look at my lip shape. I think I have like perfect lips. And that's how I feel. Now, you may think that you have perfect lips, whether they're bought or whether you grew them. And that's no shade, it's the truth. You can think what you want to think, but I think I have perfect lips. I have never, ever really and truly like hated my lips. I've always kind of loved them. And for the girls out there who have never been able to love their lips because of like the backlash and stuff they're getting, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the joys in life that I did with my lips. And that probably sounded a bit selfish, but I mean it. Like, I'm sorry that you did not get to experience that. Like, I think everybody should experience something on their body that they love. Now, continuing on. It goes further than the lips, obviously. Bodies. At the end of the day, Black women have always predominantly been able to have a more distinct body type. We're not necessarily flat. Now, there are some who don't have a butt and who don't have the boobs. There just are. Black women have always been able to have the rounder butt, the bigger bust, the smaller waist. We've always been that way. And that's not to say that there really aren't any other races or there aren't any white people who have had that as well. There probably are. But it also, too, like, we know that, you know, one race, one ethnicity can't own a body type. Like, nobody can own a body type. We know this. This is knowledge. But there is a thing called the minority. When it comes to the human race, the majority that has the wider set bodies, like the IG models that you see naturally, are Black women. You can't take that away. It is what it is. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm literally saying it is what it is. Like, we're just calling it. With that being said, it is attractive, and it's kind of always been attractive. I know, like, you've probably seen that sort of thing when you were younger in like music videos and stuff like that. Of course you have. It is attractive. It's what people wanted in their music videos. Like, it just is what it is. And some people might find this offensive, but it's the truth. Like, we all know that the wider set bodies are like a desire, or it looks good. It looks good. That's kind of where I like fall off with everything, because I can't get mad at somebody who has a flat butt and wants a rounder one. My best friend literally is in that. And one day she's gonna get her job, like she's gonna get a butt job done, and I'm gonna be there to support her. Whether her butt is as big as mine or as big as Nicki Minaj, I mean, I'm going to support her. I can't get mad at somebody for wanting to change up things about themselves that they don't like. And that's just where I am when it comes to all this cultural appropriation stuff, including the Kardashians. Clearly, Kim does not like her natural body if she went and got a job done. Clearly, Khloe didn't like her natural body if she went and got a job done. Clearly, Kylie didn't like her natural body if she went and got a job done. And at the end of the day, guys, like that Britney Spears song, that's their prerogative. That is their prerogative. That's another thing. That's another reason why I'm jumping off of this cultural appropriation bandwagon. There is almost no reason in fighting a fight that can never be won. It's never going to be won, because at the end of the day, it's all just about humans not necessarily liking the way that they were made and wanting to fix what they believe is a mistake. And I get it. I completely get it. At the end of the day, you've got to do what's going to make you happy, whether that's controversial or not. Trust me, I have fallen into that ordeal of wanting to get surgery. Like, I've wanted to get a BBL. I was like, my waist isn't small enough. Let me make it smaller. I want a bigger, but I fell under the whole IG toxicity thing, and I'll get into that on my other video about Instagram being toxic and whatnot. But I fell into that like many other people fall into it. I can't get mad if you want a bigger butt. I can't get mad if you want darker skin. I can't get mad, because I get it. We all have insecurities, you know what I'm saying? People love to say, oh, they love to jack our style and they don't give us credit. Man, what you expect? You expect them to be like, do you expect them to be like, oh yeah, and this is inspired from the Black community? Like, come on, you guys, like, make it make sense. And like, think about it. We all do a lot of things in life where we don't necessarily give credit where credit is due. We shouldn't have hurt feelings about it. It should never be something that is so deep to where it bothers you to your core. I'm saying this personally because this bothered me to my core. And I was just like, you know, like, what's the point? What is the absolute point in fighting it anymore? Like, why fight it anymore? I don't understand. After a while, it stopped making sense. Like, the fight stopped making sense. I'm all for fighting for what's right, all for that. But at the end of the day, who is it really hurting? And if so, why is it really hurting you? Like, I think we all just kind of got to ask ourselves that, because I had to ask myself that, because me and my friend actually got into a huge, like, fight over it. Believe it or not, we got into a heated argument. And she's like, you just gotta let people alone and let them do what they want to do. Like, that whole woman that I did a story on, Martina Big, who wanted to become a black woman. Why can I get mad? Why can I get mad that somebody wanted to become a black woman? And the old way of thinking, most people would never in their life even dare try to become a black woman. At the end of the day, the black woman is the most oppressed. I am black and I am a woman. The most oppressed, okay? And I'll get into sectionality later. A person I watched, Kenya, she kind of, as told by Kenya, I love her, she kind of told me about sectionality, and I thought it was super interesting, so I will definitely bring that to you guys. But yeah, like, that's just where I am with it. Like, that's literally how I feel. But guys, I can't get mad when somebody wants to change something within them, when somebody wants to change the color of their skin, when somebody, because at the end of the day, also too, you're doing it to yourself, and you're gonna have to endure the stuff that comes with it. So I can't be mad. I literally just can't be mad. It just comes down to a certain point of, what on earth are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? I know, like, I've said things that I don't agree with. Do I agree with blackfishing? At this point, you guys, it just is what it is. Like, it really and truly, like, I cannot get mad at somebody for wanting to look like me or look like someone of my community. I cannot get mad at them, because at the end of the day, you guys, they think it's beautiful. They think it's beautiful. And I know it comes down to, like, oh, they're taking our men. Well, I mean, were they really for you in the beginning anyway? That's another thing, you guys. Like, y'all are so stuck on, oh, well, all the black men are going over to them because they look like us. No. All the black men are going over to them because they wanted to go to them in the first place. Trust and believe. They could look like a whole twig and they would still be there. And that's on period. Like, at the end of the day, a man, in general, a man is going to do what he wants to do. And you know it's true. So don't even try to fight me on that. That's another thing, ladies. Step your game up. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying that anything was wrong with your game to begin with in the first place. Not saying that. I'm saying, in general, just step your game up. If you feel that black men aren't interested in you, then don't go for black men. That's how I feel. That's what I would do. And that's what I do. Only thing is, black men actually do come to me. And I don't have that issue. But I know there are people who are like, black men just aren't interested in black women. And I'm like, that's actually not true. But that's another story for another day. If I feel that I'm being disrespected, I will go elsewhere. And that's on period. And that's how you should do. If you feel you're being disrespected and you know you deserve better, you should most definitely go elsewhere. That is just the way I feel. I'm so done with cultural appropriation. I literally just almost don't even care anymore. Like why should I care? Like, it should never be something that's that deep to where, like, I'm upset. Like, why? And then, you know what, you guys, in the end, as black women, we just look so bitter. Aren't you tired? Like, aren't you tired as a black woman of being labeled the bitter one? You know, whether you be dark skin, light skin, whatever, aren't you tired? Because I get tired. I get tired of being the freedom fighter. I get tired of trying to have social justice. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes I get tired of being black. And that probably hit a lot of y'all hard when I said it, but I mean what I said. Because being black comes with just so much. And I'm just so tired of it. I'm literally so tired of being black. Like, there's a whole show out right now called When They See Us. And I don't even know if I can watch that show. I don't know if I can make myself sit down to watch that show. It's such a real life issue. It's such a real life issue. My friend Avery's like, you've got to watch this show. You have to watch this show. I don't know if I can do it. It's hard. To watch something like that is so hard. It's heartbreaking. And on top of that, it makes you so angry. It makes you so angry. And part of being black, it's just being freaking angry all the time. I'm not saying I don't want to be black anymore. That's not what I'm saying. And that's not the takeaway I want y'all to have from this video. I'm just so tired of fighting all the time. I'm literally so tired of it. I think I'm just having like one of those moments where you kind of come to your senses a little bit. I don't know, you guys. Cultural appropriation just doesn't bother me. Because it used to get me to the core. I'd be like, whoa, why this woman look the color of me? Why this girl get her lips as big as mine? Why did this girl, do this? Like, why do I care? At the end of the day, you guys, I'm a college student. I'm gonna have a lot of debts that I'm gonna have to pay off. I have a job that I have to keep making money with. I have a dog that needs to be fed. I have new music I want to listen to. I have music I want to record. I have a career I'm trying to get afloat. That being said, I mind my own business because at the end of the day, my life isn't perfect. My life isn't where I want it to be. So why do I need to critique someone else when I am nowhere near where I would even want to be? Like, that's kind of where I'm at, like with things in general. Just like, why do you care so much? Like, what are you getting out of this? Clear skin? No. It almost just doesn't even make sense to care. Just the way that I feel. I could be very wrong. But for me, my own personal opinion, it doesn't make sense to care. And I no longer do. I no longer care about that sort of thing. I don't care anymore. I don't. It's a compliment. People just want to be happy in their life. You shouldn't care. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb to try and tell someone you can't have a big butt because you weren't born with it. You can't have big lips because you weren't born with it. You can't have a cinched waist because you weren't born with it. You can't have dark skin because you weren't born with it. Do y'all see how it's just very rude? Do y'all see how it sounds so bitter and it sounds completely insane? Like, that's why I no longer care. Honestly, if you knew what was good for you having clear skin, you wouldn't care either. You just wouldn't. I know it took me like forever. Ooh! Whee! Look at my cheeks. Look at my cheeks. Ooh, yes. Ooh. Now hold on. How this one gonna be snatched for the gods and this one gonna be just We want to be snatched too. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got super excited. That was really and truly embarrassing. I'm sorry. It happens when I'm excited. What do you think of this lip look? I think it looks gorgeous. Oh, also, does this look cakey or does this look like skin? I'm all for it looking like skin. Okay. Let me recontour my nose. And for those of you like, oh my gosh, stop contouring your nose, accept your African nose. Let me live my motherfucking life. Okay? How rude. How rude. Now, I usually contour my nose about 5 times. Just because I feel like a good nose contour is the perfect topper to a perfect look. Like, come on. We get my nose snatched. Snatched. Can you say snatched? Snatched. One day, if I don't stop feeling the way that I'm feeling, I might actually get my nose done. Not like Lil' Kim or anything like that, but I do want my nose snatched. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with me wanting my nose to look good for me. It's not for anybody else. At the end of the day, I don't think that a guy is gonna love me more for my nose. In fact, a lot of people tell me I have a cute nose. And while that's fine and dandy, I personally don't feel it. So therefore, I want to feel good about myself. I don't have to have people telling me what they feel good about on me, you know? It's how I feel. And I'm allowed to feel the way I want to feel. That's another thing, you guys. You've got to stop telling people how they can feel and how they can be. I just feel we live in a very nitpicky, highly nitpicky society. Everybody's in everybody's business. You can't do anything without somebody seeing something wrong with it. Like, I'll probably get backlash on this video for saying the things I said, for wearing my contacts, even though I told you I was wearing them, even though I told you I'm living my life, and why I have on a wig, and why I contour my nose like 60 times. Like, we just live in that society, and it's killer. But you just gotta learn to block out the noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, block out the noise. What do we have next, guys? I'm feeling this makeup look. Oh my god. Okay, I did something, Lord. Okay, this is the last time I'm even touching this powder. I just want to do like a light dusting, like a very light dusting. Are the cheeks still contoured? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they are. Yes, sir. Woo! Thank you, Jesus, for these chiseled cheeks. Oh, let's talk about something real quick. Because you knew I was going to talk about, like, if you're from this channel, you already knew I was going to talk about this. Jaclyn Hill is still lying. Ugh, she's still freaking lying. And it irks me. But it's not just the lying that irks me. It's the fact that she won't recall it, and she won't tell her freaking fans, her customers, not to put it on their lips. Really, honey? Honey, I don't care. This is the thing. She wants to come about and say, oh, the factory contaminated the products, but they're not contaminated, but the factory did it. And no, it's not mold, and they're not expired, and I got them sent out within a week. Oh, that's a lie, honey. That's a whole lie. She said a month. I'm sorry. That's a whole lie. You cannot mass produce lipstick in a month. Like, literally go listen to some of these people. Like, I'm telling you, if you buy this stuff at this point, you deserve it. Whatever happens to your lips, if they rot off and fall into the trash can, you deserve it. Because the facts have been laid before you. Everything has been laid before you. I've given you a video. This girl had a freaking microscope, gave you a video. There is not much more that we can do. Even freaking Nikki Tutorials was like, so many people want me to do this, and I'm like, if it has hair and holes, don't put it on your lips. Period, you guys. Don't put it on your lips. Like, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. Just kind of irks me a little bit. Just a little bit. So yeah, I know this video has been like super all over the place, and I know like y'all have probably tried to keep up with the topics, but that's pretty much just where I stand with everything in general. Like, just in general, like, period. With cultural appropriation, I don't care. And Jaclyn Hill is still a freaking liar. Still a freaking liar. Still greedy. Like, won't own up to her stuff. I'm sorry. I'm getting so upset. At least my cheeks are chiseled. But like, own up to your stuff. Why? Why is it so hard just to be like, guys, I screwed up. And my factory screwed up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't put this stuff on your lips. And we'll get out another batch soon. Thanks for you heard the story. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Because I'm not going to stress and get breakouts on my face when my skin is clearing up so well from Tati. That's the best thing that come out of her scandal. Clear skin. This is actually my best friend's makeup bag. She let me borrow it. She hasn't gotten it back yet. She will. Eventually. Yep. From BoxyCharm. Guys, I don't ever wear blush, but we're gonna try it today. Ooh, this is a blush and brighten. I think I'll do a little bit of both, and then we'll call it a day with my look. I'm super excited, guys. I don't ever wear stuff like this. I don't ever get into the blush game because I don't think that I can do it. So if I fuck this up, it's pretty effed up, you know? Okay, so this is more of a highlighter. We won't do you. No. We don't do that. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go to work. They're gonna be like, Mia. Not because, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ooh. Not because I don't usually wear makeup. I am the makeup queen at my job, okay? I love to wear makeup. But because always brush up, you guys. They're gonna look at me at work today because I haven't been wearing makeup for like a hot minute. And that's because I haven't like had clear skin. So I haven't wanted to wear makeup. But now that my skin is clearing up, who's ready for me now? But yeah. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I love you guys so much. How do y'all like this? Is it a look? Do you like it? I know you do. So that's the end of this video. I love you guys so much. Leave in the comments below what you think about cultural appropriation, how it's actually cultural appreciation. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I should still continue to fight? And also, do you want me to do a review on the show Siren? Because I love it so, so much. And I know some people have been asking me about it. And also, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I post a lot of funny videos on Instagram if you want to be entertained, okay? And that is pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, I love you guys so, so much. And with that being said, Mimi, love you.
Begin this morning, baby. It's all